It's been 7 years since Fortnite's initial release, and it has gotten really, really big. Honestly, that's not only to the community, but it's also because the game developers actually keeping up with everything. So it's pretty insane how far this game's actually gotten, especially once they added creative mode. People are allowed to use their imaginations in creative mode and make little game modes and everything else. I don't know how someone managed to do this. Like, this is crazy. You have games inside a game, and you have different game modes you could choose. You could even do racing. You could play, like, little horror games. You could do all that stuff, like little arcade games. You know, I played Call of Duty for almost 20 years, and never in the last 20 years have I seen something get this big. Like, Kino Der Toten, right here. That is what they ended up making. A content creator ended up making this, and I guess creative. And it's pretty cool that you can make a little zombies game mode. You know? Activision should honestly take some notes on how to listen to the community instead of listening to all the damn streamers, because half the community says something and all the people, little guys like us, they don't want to listen to because we're not making the money. Call of Duty has become nothing more than a money grab for Activision, and honestly, I'm getting tired of playing the game because it's the same thing over and over and over again. And it's at the point that it's so repetitive. And when there's problems, they don't fix it. But when a YouTuber says something, especially one that's big, oh, don't worry, we'll fix it. Yeah, fix it. What about all the other problems for all the little people? At least on Fortnite, I have not seen any problems on this game since I originally played it. I remember when Warzone came out. I played Warzone, stopped playing for a couple weeks, came back on, whole team got wiped by an aimbot. I'm not saying there's not cheaters on this game, but I'm saying how crazy and diversified this game is. That you have people in creative making recreations of Kino Der Toten, Nuketown, and a bunch of other stuff. Like, it's awesome that people are allowed to actually sit there and use their brains to try to make something that the community might like. So it's not only the developers working with the community, it's also the community working with the community. I wish Call of Duty was more like that, because the community is so out there on Call of Duty right now, it's terrible. It's literally every man for himself. It's literally a free-for-all on that, because every time there's a problem, no one wants to do anything or no one wants to say anything. And honestly, with the rate that's going, it's just a matter of time before Call of Duty falls off the rails. Because there's still people cheating on Call of Duty. There will always be people cheating on Call of Duty. No game is perfect. And when it comes to Warzone right now, you have people posting on TikTok of them literally spraying people through walls with an aimbot, spinning around like a ballerina. So it's like, what is wrong with that picture? Where is this anti-cheat? You have people flying around the maps. You have all these different mods. And I guarantee you, chances are they are on PC. Because you could only do USB mods, if I remember correctly now, on the newer consoles. Because Xbox practically managed to make the new Xbox un-JTAGable. So you're not going to have mods like how you did back in the day on Xbox anymore. PlayStation 5, I don't know how that is. But console, it's a lot easier to ban someone that is cheating compared to actually banning someone on PC, because there's so many different ways around it. They could literally ban your console, but that's a whole different game compared to trying to ban someone's PC, because they could just change everything around if they really wanted to. You deal with someone with reverse engineering and social engineering, and someone that actually knows what they're doing when it comes to making mods and everything else, they could work their way around it. That is how that is, and that is how that's always going to be. Until someone finds a way to completely fireproof them from actually doing anything. Which, until that happens, I don't see pigs flying. I really don't. But with Fortnite, though, I see Fortnite growing bigger in the future. Because with how things are, it is literally taking a bunch of games and putting it into one game. Which is literally insane. It's like you're sitting there playing indie games or arcade games on Fortnite. And they even have a JRPG game on this game, which is pretty crazy that someone actually managed to put that on Fortnite. So I love the creativity. The creativity is nuts in this game. I just wish Activision would use their mind a little bit, use a little more creativity to try to make a more balanced a more fun game, because it's really depressing with the way things are going. And I hope to see more good stuff in the future.